Hello everyone, it's Orlando here, and today we're going to be talking about lightsaber sound fonts, specifically some fun facts about them. Now the creators of these sound fonts include Kyberphonic, Ksith, Hwansith, and Grayscale fonts. So when Kyberphonic was creating the Dark V3 sound font, he didn't have access to a clean Darksaber idle sound. One of his friends had a 2021 forged Darksaber toy, which I actually have. They essentially got in there and ripped out the speaker and replaced it with an audio jack. They recorded the idle sound from this, sent it over to Jesse, and, well, he made this. Okay, our next fun fact here is something about Ksith and Kyberphonic. So after The Rise of Skywalker came out and we all saw Rey's new yellow lightsaber, stupid decision, but anyways, both Kyberphonic and Ksith scrambled to get on this font. Within a few weeks, Kyberphonic had it up on his website, while Ksith was still waiting for Saberfont to accept it. Ksith probably did it before Jesse, but everyone bought Scavenger's Destiny and not Final Steps. Okay, onto one about Sam from Grayscale Fonts this time. For my favourite sound font from him, Protostar, he used a fidget spinner for most of the sound design. I know this because he was on a live stream and I was like, oh my god, Sam's doing a live stream, so I hopped on and I told him, hey, Protostar's my favourite font, I love what you do, and he said,
hey, Protostar, that's a good one. That's, yeah, that one's all fidget spinner at the core. I'm glad that you like it. The only reason I have a fidget spinner is for sound design.
So yeah, now I have one of these in my room just because it reminds me of my favourite sound font from Grayscale Fonts. Also, in a very popular sound font from Grayscale Fonts, Endure, Sam actually used his own heartbeat in the idle. Here's another fun fact about blaster sounds. So Kyberphonic and Ksith actually have different ways they do their blaster deflect sounds. Kyberphonic has an impact and then a shot, and Ksith has a bit of a shot and then an impact. The blaster deflections in Hwansith's fonts also sound like Ksith's. So Sam from Grayscale made a font called Engine Grip, and these blasters accentuate what I'm trying to talk about perfectly. Now, these are a bit slower than Ksith's, but it would be interesting to see how this would play out when they're doing their collaborations. So they've worked on fonts like this, the Survivor bundle, in which the blasters are instant, like Kyberphonics. So that would be really interesting to see how they worked around that. Lando Sabers has said once that the Sorcerer sound font doesn't sound right on one of his lightsabers because the bass is just too heavy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, one of my few sabers, I threw the Sorcerer on there and it does not sound normal because of the speaker can't handle it.
Now I don't know at what hertz Kyberphonic cut the bass off, but it sure is low. Speaking of bass, Ksith is notorious for blowing people's speakers out because his fonts just have way too much bass. Now if you've ever seen a Star Wars film, you know that the lightsaber sounds actually are pretty bassy, so Ksith wants to stay true to that. The first time he blew one of his own lightsaber speakers was while testing his font Duke. The first edit of it, at least.
I've been looking forward to this.
It still has so much bass. But I guess the first edit would have just been too much. Like imagine, because I'm starting to get into font making as well. Imagine I've just made a font and I tested on my lightsaber and I blow my speaker. That'd be horrible. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me a like and subscribe if you want more stuff like this. I absolutely love sound fonts. I think the ability to make a NeoPixel lightsaber like this sound like anybody's lightsaber, and even things outside of the Star Wars universe like anime, Mario Kart, whatever. I think that's just incredible. So yeah, I'm going to be releasing a few more sound fonts actually. At the moment, I don't have them available for sale because I have to figure out all the file naming and font configuration for other soundboards. Right now, I'm only doing this on a Xeno V3 soundboard, which is probably the most affordable soundboard you can get right now. So I'll have to learn how to format and name files correctly so that all the other soundboards can read them. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.